Hey everybody, Nick with Tom Schaefer's here. Welcome back. Today we're going over the all-new 2023 Keystone Outback 328RL. This is one of their bigger Outbacks, which is going to have the bedroom slide for you, so you get a little bit more bedroom room in the inside of this coach as well. So let's go and take a look at the inside of this 2023 Keystone Outback 328RL. Let's do it. All right, so first entering this coach, you're going to be greeted with your controls. So controls here from top down are going to be battery life. This is for the lithium battery they have on, for the Dragonfly batteries they're using specifically on Keystone units. It can be your climate control for your air conditioning, and then you drop down here, you get your fresh and black tank heaters on this unit. You get your water pump, ceiling, awning, night lights, which these night lights can be located down below. So this is going to brighten up your night during the nighttime so you don't trip or fall over anything. All your reading meters here too, black, fresh, gray, all of them. So you have two blacks and two grays. And then you get your glide room. So you get the two for this rear living. So it's going to have two slides. And then you also are going to get one for the bedroom slide. And then you do have the awning slide controls on this as well. And then you do have your water heater application below, so you can turn that up and down of how hot you want your water to get. Turning to the rear living. So this unit, as you can see, is going to have dual 12-volt refrigerators. A little bigger refrigeration room. No, you don't have any residential, but you're going to get two of these big 12-volt refrigerators. So this opens up here, and you have, as you can tell, I'm only plugged in with a 7-way plug, but everything runs. So everything is going to up and run for me on the 7-way plug. But you get all of that refrigerator space. And also, it's not propane. So when you're plugged into that 7-way, they're on, they're thriving, they're going already. It's cold in 5 minutes, which is always the advantage. Plus, they do not use that much electric. So that's always a plus to these 12-volt refrigerators. Let's close these up. And then behind them, and then they have their little locking system. If you guys ever see these on new units, just a locking system so these doors don't come and bang into the kitchen island here. They are going to have storage up top here, storage inside here, and then you get your microwave, and then you do get a little towel holder. So this comes out of the spot, and you can put your towel holder in here. Paper towels hold right in here. Nice little accessory. Don't have to worry where to put the paper towels. Put them right in here. Then you have a little countertop here, and if you want to put a Keurig or anything, definitely good space there. And then you have a 110 outlet behind. This light switch is for your lights that are over the island for you. And then you're going to get some storage up top of that. So there's your storage spot on the top of that little catching space. And what's nice, if you hear that, magnetic. So those are not going to fly up open on you on the road. So magnetic drawers are really nice. Then you're also going to get a drawer there, and then you do get two below, but this is going to have your fuse box down here for you. So you lose a little bit of room, but you gain a little bit up top there. As you can see up top, you get a little bit, but your fuse box isn't here, so you're going to lose that room below. Moving on to the refrigerator slide. So over here, you're still going to get storage atop of the Furrion, of the light and your fan up top here. You're still going to get some storage. You still get a 3-burner stove, so you're still getting a 3-burner. I would say that is your backsplash if you've never seen them. Those are your backsplashes. And then you still get a window looking out this side, which is still really nice to have a window that opens for cross ventilation. Of course, the oven. Be prepared. Good for easy baked cookies. Just kidding, but it gets the job done if you want to make a little personal pizza, which is nice. And then you do get your pan drawer below, so at least that pulls out for your pots and pans. And then you get a cabinet for your spices, whatever you need. They're going to get a drawer for you, keep your spices, keep whatever you need in this pull-out drawer. And then it'll go right back in for you too. Continuing into the living room, you're going to have your nice big TV here. You get your radio below, and then you get your nice electric fireplace below your radio, which is nice. Turns into blue flame, multicolor, whatever you need it to. You can make it look nice in here. You can use it when it's a little damp, like a day on today. You don't want it on 25-degree weather. You want your heat bumping. But it's nice if it's nice little dew outside. It's a little chilly. Kick that on. It's going to be beautiful in here for you. And then you do two cabinets at the top of here. They're not really deep because on the other side of this TV, they do have an outside storage for you. So this TV is a little indented in on this slide. It's because there is storage on the outside of this TV where this slide is at. Moving on back to the sofa. So they went more of a barn look in the new Outbacks. So there's a little bit of a cloth gray color on the sofa and the recliners as well. I totally forget the name of this, the interior color. If you take a look, their interior color is called Linwood. So Linwood's going to be the color they use for the inside of this. Not too sure if the Linwood is the name of these recliner colors. I'm going to have to take a look, but I'll make sure I put it below the description video so you guys know the colors of what these sofas are being called. But obviously, pull out sofa here. Other side, you're going to have two storage areas. A top, all the way up top, you are going to have your storage. So all of these are going to lift up for you, and you're going to get your storage area. So all the way throughout, you get all that space for storage, clothes, blankets, whatever you need, you can put right in the back here. And obviously that bed folds out, so that is going to be additional either a space or two for someone to stay over. If you're just looking for a couple's cab, if you're looking for two people but you have grandkids or anything, boom, there's your room to sleep in this. This will pull out to a really nice full-size bed. Moving on to the other slide out, this is going to be your theater seats. As you can tell, they're going to go hand in hand. You do get your pull tabs so they recline, two cup holders, and then you do get space in the middle to put your remotes or whatever you have be. You get two USB outlets in the back there, and still what's nice, windows. So when I say about windows and cross ventilation, you have all three windows in the back here on either side. So cross ventilation, they all open. You get nice cool breeze in here. Also on this slide, like I said, window, 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 window to the left. So you get all this window and ventilation, which is nice because, like I said, that kitchen slide has a window. You're going to have a nice cross breeze in here for sure when you're down at the beach. And then you do get your table, and then you do get your bench style seating in this. So that table will fold down, and this will push down to a bed, and then these two will come out, and then this will be an additional sleeping space depending on size. Like I said, it could be 1 to 2 people depending on the size. Working into the kitchen island, so of course, nice big island here. And then, of course, they do a one-piece lamination on the floor, as you can tell, and their heating ducts are down inside. So you got one there, you got one over by the paper towel holder. I think you have another one in one of the counters there, too. But you get a nice deep dish sink, and this is their new roly-poly-oly fold up. You can put your dishes on there. You can put your fruit on here. You can do whatever you need, but at least it has a nice big sink. And then you do get this for washing dishes. This is a really nice handle to wash dishes, get everything cleaned. And then you still get cabinet space below. So you have your space for your trash. And then you get all these for utensils. If you have paper plates, spatulas, you have anything, you got it there. And again, magnetic, boom. Magnetic right back, which is really nice. So they're not slamming around. And then, of course, you have these really nice lights at the top of here. And then you do have a nice sunroof. I call it sunroof. But you do have your nice little roof there that lets external light in. And then that is the air conditioner right there, too. So it may or may not be a little noisy also. But at least it lights some really nice light into the coach here. So this is going to do it for the rear living of this 328 RL. We're going to move on to the bathroom next, and then I'm going to show you the big slide out bedroom in the front that you guys will be able to check out. Get a little bit more space, but of course this is going to be a little bit more heavier of a unit because of that front slide, which I'll list all the weights down below the video as well for you guys, but it makes a really nice bedroom. So let's go ahead in there. Well, as you guys already know, we do the big man approved of a shower or not. This is going to be your corner shower. Like you can see, you have a curve window kind of plexiglass system here for you. So I do have room from here to here, which is really nice. And then I do have room to fully turn around in this bathroom too. There's a full turnaround in here. So if I have enough room to turn around here and do everything, this is definitely big man approved for sure. All right, as you guys can see, the shower I was just in, this is a nice curved shower in there. And then you do get all this storage space over here to the left. And then you get space down below here as well. And then your toilet is in the corner there. And then your sink is right there. And then you do get a medicine cabinet above. Not too big of a bathroom, but definitely a big enough bathroom that gets the job done. It does have a Jack and Jill. So this is to the bedroom. And this is going to be to the hallway out there. So there is 2 points of entry inside of this bathroom, which is nice. Depends on what if you like this style setup, let me know in the comments if you like this Jack and Jill bathroom style or you like just the one entry door bathroom. But let's head into this bedroom and check it out. So now this is your bedroom slide. So that's a king bed, and then up top you do have storage areas, and then you still get windows on both sides there. You get a nice big window here, an LCD TV mounting bracket. This is your location, so if you want to put one here, you can. If not, you can put one down here. You can put one in by your drawers and stuff, but that's really on you because your hookups are above with your key TV. And then moving on, see the nice 2 big mirrors you get here, and then my ugly face popping up. So you open these up, it gets a nice big storage area in here. So you have all the top there, and then you get the whole bottom to put clothes, shoes, whatever you may need. That'll get the job done. Moving on to the right, this is where you can do a washer and dryer combo. This area is not going to be too big to do a top and bottom washer dryer. What you're going to need to do is you're going to need to do a combo. Just the space they give you, because your hookups are to the left, but how big some of these washer and dryers are, combo is definitely going to be the way to run here, just because of the space you have here. You're not going to have enough to stack because of how the front dips down. So, but you still get an option to have a combo, which is really nice in a travel trailer, that's for sure. And then you heard the magnetics there, and then we just slide this closed, and then check out the nice big king bed again. And then you'll see the little night lights over there. And then you get 110 outlets on either side too, with USB outlets. And then those are the 2 doors. So there's your door for the hallway. There's your door to the bathroom. But from the bedroom, you get a door to the bathroom. So for some people, they really enjoy that. And then obviously your big window, and then your drawers there. All right, we've seen the inside of this unit. Let's go check out the whole outside and what it has to offer in storage. I hope you guys have been enjoying the video. If so, make sure you hit that like, make sure you hit that subscribe, and we get our way on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We appreciate you guys. Let's go check the outside. Alrighty, coming outside the steps, as you can see, you do get the Lippert solid steps. So your front step coming out, it's going to be a little bit bigger than the rest, but that just gives you a bigger platform. If you need a little extra help to get downstairs, they give you a bigger platform to step down to or step up to as well. All their slides are going to be ran on the cable slides, the cable management slides. Keystone has been doing this for years. It provides a little lighter in the slide so you can get a bigger space inside the unit. You are going to get dual awnings. You can get awning off that slide, and then you're going to get an awning off of the normal campsite as well. You see the outside speakers there. All right, and then of course their cable and 110 plug-in is here. And then when you lift this open, this is going to come open. This has your latch up here for you to hold. So this is going to be a little pull-out drawer. So what you're going to do is you're going to lift up, and then you do have your inverter prep on there, and then you have your solar charger up there too, with another solar panel disconnect too. If you want to disconnect your solar panel, you can disconnect your solar panel as well there. And then, so with this drawer, said you pop up, you bring it out. It's going to be a slide out storage for you. It goes to about there for you, and it's about that deep. And then the other side is closed because that is where your hot water heater is, your instant hot water heater. So, but at least you get a nice little pull-out storage tray here. Working towards the front, you get your 20-pound propane tanks. You get a battery disconnect over here up top too. And this is their big grain Rhino coated tough front for you. So when you're traveling, nicks at anything is not going to happen. And it's big automotive front cap too, which is nice. And then you do get your light in the front of the unit as well. You do get your lights. Gets a nice little LED light up in the front. And no, that is not a window there. That is just their front cap design. As you work over here, you're going to see their BAL, and this is going to be their 7.3 leveling system. So this is an auto leveling system on a travel trailer. You're going to see your big sand pad here. You're going to see two up front here, two stabilizers there. And as we take our way back here, you're going to see two big stabilizers behind the tires there. So there's your two big stabilizers there. And then you're also going to get two in the rear as well. So if you count 2, 4, 6, the first one, the front jack, is going to be your 7th. So that's why they're going to call it your 7.3 auto leveling system. But you need to make sure you're going to be even on that campsite, because it's a little touchy. But once you're even, this whole unit, this rig, is going to get even out for you, and you don't have to touch a lick. You just got to put your stabilizers down. If you got to even out your tires, still got to do all that. But you get on a leveling system on this, which is going to be even better. Plus, Outbacks are coming with your lithium Dragonfly batteries now. So you get lithium on this, so which is even more amazing for Outback to do. And they're kind of leading the game in the solar and lithium style right now, which is really nice. And then also continuing, like I said, your hot water heater is here. This big boy is pretty heavy. So your gross is going to be 10.5 on this. Your unloaded is going to be 86.40, and then that front tongue jack, because of this front slide, it's going to be about 1,000 to 1,100 for your tongue weight. So that tongue weight is going to be pretty heavy in the front. So you want to make sure you get some big bars. There is storage underneath here. Can't unlock it. Lock is frozen shut because it's very cold in Pennsylvania right now. And then you get your all-in-one system here. So you get your spray port. You get your key TV in here. You get how to city sanitize, black tank, freshwater hookup, and that all comes in underneath, so you can keep this door fully closed when everything is hooked up, which is nice. And then you do get your black tank and gray tank pulls underneath there, and then you get a gray tank from the back from the kitchen for you there. So there's your black and gray tank. They are back to back next to each other. And then you get your Dometic. It's your heater. This is your backslide. Like I said, that TV is indented because of the storage that it has. It's going to be right here. It's going to be one big storage area. Can't unlock this. This lock is frozen as well. But this is going to be opened up, and it's one big storage space in here, which is actually really nice. A little bit more storage on the outside of this, since it really doesn't have much, because the front side takes up a lot of room for storage, but you gain it on the inside with how much space is there. As you can see up top, if I lift you, that is your solar panel. That should be about 180 solar panel, 200 solar panel if it's a 200i. On this, it's 2, 4, 6, or they do like 1,000, 1,100 solar panel, but that should be the 200i up there. You see your wine guard system, and then you see your air conditioning up there as well. And then the ladder, that is your ladder. You can go up and check your seals. I cannot fit on the ladder. I am too big. Your loading capacity of here is 250 pounds. And then it is camera ready up top. So you can get a backup camera on this. And then you still get a bumper. If you want to put anything on the bumper, bike rack or anything, you can. And then your 50 amp outlet is in the back here. So that's your plug-in for your 50 amp. But they have all new LED tail lights and everything. So everything from the outside, it's all LEDs now. A little bit brighter too while traveling. It's the back side of the campsite slide. You see your awning and how big it is. Literally goes the whole way of the slide out of the awning, which you get a lot of camping space in here. And then we wind up back to the opening of the door. So that is going to do it for the outside of this Keystone 328 RL. Alright guys, we wanted to thank you for taking the time to look over this beautiful Keystone Outback 328 RL. We hope you enjoyed it. If you have any comments, questions that you want answered on this unit, please leave below and I will personally answer them for you. Try to get back to everybody I can in the comment section. If you have any comments on the interior, the outside, or what they could do different, put that down. It's always nice to hear feedback of what other people are looking for out there in the camping community. Make sure you like, make sure you sub. We appreciate it. We're on our way to 300 right now. Hopefully we can someday get 1,000 subscribers. Let's make sure we hit that like and that sub button. But for now, that's going to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed the walkthrough. Don't mind my breath. You can see with how cold it is here in Pennsylvania. And we hope to see you guys next time. Have a good one.